Hi everyone, welcome back to Biology 101. This is Amrita, and today we have two good topics, that is polygenic inheritance and pleiotropy. Basically these two topics are the opposite of each other. When I explain you will understand. Okay, so what is polygenic inheritance? In Mendel studied many traits, right? The flower color, either purple or white and all. But if we look around, we can find many other traits which are distinct in color. Like for example, in humans we don't just have tall or short people, right? There are a range of height we can see in the population, from very tall to very short, and all the different heights in between. Such traits are generally controlled by 3 or more genes and thus called polygenic inheritance, polygenic traits. That is, when this phenomenon occurs when the trait is controlled by 3 or more genes, and also this involves the multiple influence of the environment also. 3 or more genes control the traits and there is an influence of the environment. Okay, and then another example of this polygenic inheritance, first example we saw is the human height. Next one, again another example where we can see a range of different things are the human skin color, right? From dark to light. So human skin color is another example. So in a polygenic trait, the phenotypic reflects in the contribution of each allele. That means if there are many alleles, right? If then their contribution will be additive. That is additive in the sense one allele gives its own appearance, then another gives its appearance. So how many alleles are there? They all add together to give the final result. So this has additive results. So for example, let's say A, B, capital A, capital B and capital C, these three code for dark skin color. Okay, dark skin color, and then small a, small b and small c, all these three code for lighter skin color. Okay, now what happens when let's say there's a combination like capital A, capital A, capital B and capital C. So what happens, all the 6 of them are capitals, right? So that means it is dark. So this combination will be the darkest skin color. Okay, and when we see small a, small b and small c, this will have the lightest, because these are all the combinations of small letters, that means small alleles, right? For if we have capital A, capital B, capital C, small c, this will be intermediate. So this is what they say, that is, this is additive. As expected, the genotype with 3 dominant alleles and 3 recessive alleles will have intermediate. In this manner, the number of each type of alleles in the genotype would determine the darkness or lightness. If more number of capitals are there, it will be more dark. If more number of small is there, then it will be more lighter. Okay, so this is polygenic inheritance. Now what is the opposite of this is the pleiotropy. What is pleiotropy? That here what happens, 3 or more genes and the influence of inheritance go to one phenotypic expression, that is human height or human skin color, that is 3 or more genes, right? But here it's the opposite. What happens is one single gene exhibit multiple phenotypic expression. I think you're getting it, because it's total opposite. Here one single gene express multiple phenotypic expression, and there it is 3 or more gene for one single phenotypic expression. Here such a gene is called the pleiotropic. This which shows multiple phenotypic expression is known as pleiotropic gene. Okay, now one example is the disease of phenylketonuria. Example, phenylketonuria. We'll learn more about this disease in the upcoming topics, which occurs in humans. Okay, the disease is caused by mutation in the gene that codes for the enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. Okay, when there is a mutation in the gene which codes for this particular enzyme, then this disease occurs, that is phenylketonuria. Now what happens is, this single gene is mutated, right? Now this manifests itself through phenotypic expression characterized by, and I will tell you what are the phenotypic expression which is given by this mutated single gene. What and all we get is this mental retardation. Mental retardation is one. Hair reduced in hair and skin pigmentation. Reduced hair, skin pigmentation. Hair and skin, both pigmentation will be reduced. Okay, so these three are the physically these three can be expressed by this one single mutated gene. That is why this is called, pleiotropy is qualitative and this polygenic inheritance is quantitative. I think you're getting it, because quantitative, because here it is additive, okay, and number of the alleles give out the final result. Here it is qualitative because one single gene will, if it is mutated, then it will give out all these three different expressions. Okay, that is all for today's video. Thank you.